I'm like the creepy thing in the background. It's so dark today, but it's also 7 in the morning. And I woke up this morning at like 2 a.m. And I felt like it was Christmas morning. Like back in the day when you're a kid, you can't sleep. And you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? What am I going to get? So that's how I felt this morning, 2 a.m. I actually feel like I woke up around 1 and then I stayed in bed and then I got fully up at 3:30 thinking that it was like about 5:30 or 6, in the morning. I turned on my phone and it was 3:26 in the morning. And I had like postponed getting up. And then my sister got up like 45 minutes later. So clearly she was on the same why can't we sleep? And like for the last couple nights, it's kind of been a little shady. I threw up one night, got up in the middle of the night, threw up. And then a couple nights ago, I had like this massive heat flash in the night, couldn't fall back asleep. I was so fucked. My body was like on fire. So I don't really know what's happening. It's very like weird energy. So I just figured I'd do this one for the collective because I want to know why I'm up at 2 a.m., Because clearly, when you get up like that, it's like your body, your soul, doesn't want you to miss something. So it's like, could have been a planetary alignment, right? It was like definitely, I felt like definitely something to do with this channel. So. Okay, let's see. Oh, I feel that. Okay. So we got compass, peace pipe. Pass the duchy. I can't even smoke that much weed this morning because I'm gonna fall right back asleep. Um, and then yeah, fear, warlock, and cold, the perfect storm. So somebody looks like somebody's like worried about something. And the world is like just calm down. Like there's a fear. It could be around a masculine energy. You might think somebody is cold, but they're not. This warlock card came, I was like, okay, well, why is there fear involved? And it said to haul it and forget it, lighthouse, and copycat. So I feel like somebody's somebody could be obsessed with you. And everything you do, they do. That doesn't seem like the right message. Direction. It's like, I feel like the world is leading you or somebody towards people that you're really going to spend good time with, right? Maybe that's why I was so excited. Like, because, like new people can come into your life, right? And when you're entering new phases or finding a new direction, that can come with friends, right? That can come with people that you can pass the duchy around with, people that you can just like, pass the joint around with and share some stories with and have some good time with. But there's this like false evidence that's appearing real here. And I feel like you might be thinking that you're headed towards something, but it's not what you think it is. So the world is like, the world is trying to, I think, move some people forward, right? And so then they can find a better sense of safety, right? Because a lot of people, man, this world is very unsafe. And I think people are starting to notice that now. And I think that they're trying to find their safety ground, their safety nets. And, but I think there's a lot of fear in that, right? Especially fear with people that have to move. I do feel like somebody's moving. And why I say that is we got the perfect storm. And I said, okay, well, what's coming together to create the perfect storm? And I got werewolf and hearth and home. So it's like, I feel like a change in somebody's home. Like somebody's going to change homes. And that could be like moving in with somebody. Somebody could be moving in with somebody, and this warlock, this masculine energy, has a lot of fear going forward with this move. Doesn't know how it's going to work out. But it's like they're just getting flashes of the past and how things didn't work. That's usually how fear works, right? It starts to like almost like illuminate all the things that have already happened. And then you think that they're going to replay themselves again, even though in the moment you didn't even know they were going to happen. So you're not going to be able to really predict this either. This just seems to be like somebody's home is going to change, and how it changes is the connection. So you could be connecting with somebody, and this connection is going to move you. So we got alert, panic, shark, and a twist of events. So I feel like maybe somebody gets an alert. Somebody gets a message. I do feel like somebody's definitely lying to themselves, okay? Lying to themselves about something, about where they're going. Like maybe, perhaps, right? But I do feel like somebody is just flat out scared. And they're scared somebody's like obsessing and worrying over something. Like maybe you're worried that you're not going to get this house, or that you're not going to be able to move, or like something's not going to work out for you. And I feel like that's just anxiety. Like that's just something that's sunken below. Like there's something like really deep going on here. And I feel like if anything, it could be a big move. A big move. Hmm. We got Pisces here with the moon and the Queen of Pentacles. So I do, again, I feel like there's some type of illusion um, over somebody's head. And like there's the Six of Wands right there. So there's the friend card. I don't know, maybe you've been like defensive. Could have been defensive with people here. Where is it? There. That's up there. Could have been defensive here. And yeah, defensive was something in the past. There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. So, somebody could be getting a divorce. And they're a little worried about that. That's why there's the Queen of Pentacles right there. Could be divorcing the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles is the divorcing the King of Pentacles. And there's some shit, like big things lurking below, okay? And I feel like that's why somebody has to make a move, okay? And possibly get out of wherever they're in, right? And that's why I feel like somehow friends get involved, okay? So then we've got 6 here, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. Victory with like the ties that bond of equality, you know, like this is all, both kids get the same amount of money. So it's like the kids get the same amount of money. There's the Two of Wands with the Queen of Swords. So I almost feel like somebody, yeah, I do feel like this queen wants money. See how she's got her hand out? Right, she's got her hand out. I feel like she wants money. And this guy doesn't know what to do. Somebody doesn't know what to do. But she's straight edge. She's not lying. So if she says that she deserves money, she most likely does. Or somebody stands up for something. Because then we got this. Oh, we got 666 on the board. 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. 666 is my birth number. You see why I had to pull this message through, whatever the heck this is? There's the 3 of Swords. There's Justice. There's the Knight of Swords. And there's the walking on. There's the moving on. 10 of Wands. So I do feel like that somebody might have some swords that they got to pull out of their heart. So you might have to say some things in court that you don't want to say. You might have to, some things might hurt you before you get to walk away, right? But I mean, as she speaks the truth, so will this knight coming at her, right? So if somebody's, waiting for the truth, then I really feel like the truth is going to come in. The scales of justice are definitely even. Again, I do kind of feel like maybe you have to go through a divorce, or maybe you have to go through the court system somehow. And somebody could have lied on your behalf, right? So you have to come in and you have to tell the truth. And justice is like, justice is the scales. I do feel like the scales on whatever this is going to be even, right? I do hear like there is nothing wrong with getting a second opinion. And actually, I saw this the other day. I saw this like this thing in my head, right? Sometimes I just see these like little like almost like monologues or something that happen in my head, and it's like people just having conversations, and like sometimes I can see them. I don't know, it's really weird. So I saw this guy, and he has an accountant, and he gets another accountant to check what the first accountant did. Like, I feel like it was, oh yeah, I was watching Boardwalk Empire. I feel like it was like Michael Pitt. I'm like, that's a total Michael Pitt thing to do. Like, he would, if you've ever watched an interview with him or something, or if you've ever, just watched him in general, he's a really like, he just seems like a really put together man. And I was like, if anybody, like, you would do that. Like, you would do that. So, yeah, like you would get somebody to double check something. I feel like somebody just get something double checked. That's what I'm hearing. Get something double checked just to make sure that you're getting your fair end of the stick. You know, like just because one person says they've done all the math and all the calculations and it looks right, they could still miss something. It's human error, right? No one's perfect. So I feel like maybe somebody comes through and could possibly help you some way with these finances all of a sudden that I've kind of come into the reading now, because someone's like super defensive, but they're defensive for a reason. That's the thing. And when it has to do with somebody's heart, people will be very defensive over their hearts. And so shall you be, okay? Like that's your heart here. Like that's your emotion on the line. But something from the past, like this is something victorious. Like I do feel like somebody is on your side. Okay? And the fear of me maybe being screwed over, like you feel like you're going to get screwed over some way by this masculine energy, it's just fear. That's all it is. It's just fear. I feel like somebody is going towards a safe place. Like they are finding their way to a safe place. So it's okay. Like there is an open connection coming and there is a change. There's a change in the wind. There's a change in somebody's home. And that could be another thing. You could just be kind of set in your ways right now and you don't realize the wave that's coming in to move you. So that's what I feel like. I feel like there was a serious energy shift, a compass shift with people, and I think a lot of people were headed towards a really bad direction and they got picked up and swiveled in another direction. So then they didn't keep going down that road on that direction. I do feel like something like that happened as well. This is all happening right now. Like this is all Pisces energy right now. This is the energy that's coming in right now. So that's it. That's all I'm going to say, Pisces. I don't know really what else to say about this other than it's the perfect storm. The perfect storm brews you to a different path. Thanks for watching. See you later.